All right, welcome to another session of overview of the Blessing Production distribution platform. Okay, um, we are on, I think, part 9. We have talked about the catalog. We've talked about the menus. So you need to go watch the video, the videos in before that. We're gonna have the playlist link at the bottom of the description section. Okay, but you're gonna talk about we've talked about the release info. We've talked about the title, the cover. You need to watch all that stuff so that you can get it right. If you know how to do this yourself, it saves you 50%, especially when our team don't get to do it. You doing it, and you paying only 2,500 naira, or someone just paying $5 and they're moving on. It makes the process faster. We have a lot of people we have to process. It makes the process longer when we get to do it. So now with no further ado, we've talked about license. Now we're talking about the tracks. So now in the track section, this is going to be a whole part training, because now when we talk about the track section, we first of all, it's asking you to add your tracks. So here you can add as many tracks. You can add 20, 100, you can do whatever. You can choose from the computer or the catalog. Let's do the catalog first. So from the catalog, if you already have songs, let's say you're doing a album or EP, but you already have these songs being done as single before, so you can go into the catalog and just add them so that you don't download a new one. They will still retain their UPC if they've already had UPC. So you can add all that stuff. Okay? Then another one is where we go use the computer, from the computer. So what we do from the computer, I'm doing from the computer, we're using, okay, so let's say you have MP3. MP3 is not allowed. MP3 is not allowed, and it's only WAV or FLAC. So we're going to see that later, okay? So now we'll click that. Watch. On top, oops, tells you right here. It says oops. Let's try that again so you can see it. It says oops, please make sure you upload the files with FLAC, WAV, Yeah. FLAC, WAV, FLAC, and FLA. All right? So if you don't know what those means, we gonna have another tutorial on that, but you can Google all this stuff and they'll show you what they mean. So we're going on, and right now we're gonna add WAV. So when we add WAV file, we open. You see it's gonna load it. Boom. So when it loads it, because we filled out the release info, the license, and now we are the track, it's going to add all that information for us automatically. But if we didn't do all that stuff, then we're going to have to go and do a lot of stuff. But if it's an album, you have to still edit it. So let's go in and edit track. So in order for you to edit track, let's just first go under the tracks. You can click tracks and you can see all your tracks. And you can click individual tracks to edit them. You can delete tracks that have not been distributed yet. If it's been distributed, you cannot delete the track. It's going to be there. All right. Then if you can also go to albums, and you still see it right here at the bottom. If you see a music thing playing right there, if you see a where you can play the song, then that means it's loaded. So when we click that, we go to the tracks, and when we click on, it tells us right here. See, there's this warning thing. That warning thing, let's click what it tells you. It says the fragment one result, the artist is, that song is My Song Messenger, and it's showing that this is a copyright of all that stuff. So it's going to tell you 100% of that already. So that means you cannot distribute this if you don't own the song. You cannot distribute it. So don't just get another content, or contact our team and we'll see what we can do if you have a license. If you know you have a license for that and you're showing all this copyright stuff, just contact our team and we'll ask for the license and we'll submit it. For giving us the license, you don't pay extra. It's part of your 2005. Okay, you don't pay extra. But when we do it for you is when we load it and we'll go through the whole process for you. All right, so when we click on that, this pencil right here, once you click on that pencil, you see that it's already loaded in here. If you don't see all this stuff here, that means it's not uploaded. You can also change the song if you want to. Okay, so but here, let's go here. So now you see that the primary artist is already in there, the composer, the producer. You can still add more stuff in there, but if you had stuff here, you have to go add it in the main section. This mostly applies on singles only. Okay, on albums, we're going to talk about albums later. So this is pertaining to singles. Remember, to singles. So when you go through here, you see the genre is there, the secondary genre is there. You don't have your ISRC code. If you do have it, you transport it in from another platform. You can put it in there. All this stuff, if you have it, they're optional. Okay, otherwise we give them to you. The publishing rights always belong to you. They always belong to you, not that Blessing Production. Okay, the publishing right is only the license that belongs to us. The publishing right belongs. You can put your first and last name, original first and last name. You know. You can put the name of the person that have the publishing rights to it. You can put your lyrics. This is where you put your lyrics. And make sure your lyrics follow the standard. We have a tutorial on making sure that the lyrics is the lyrics step, how to do the lyrics stuff. So you can go there under guidelines. You see lyrics format. This will show you how to do this. The lyrics, how to write your lyrics, and make sure that it's following the guidelines. All right. Then here, so here you click select. You can choose if it's not explicit. You have to choose if it's explicit or it's clean. So if it was explicit and you went and did bleep and all that extra stuff, you put clean. If it's explicit, you're saying all that words that kids cannot listen to, you put explicit. But if it's not explicit, you put not explicit. You choose your language based on what we have here. I mostly put English. And here, we're going to come back to this. After you finish loading this, remember that when you load your song into platforms, automatically it has 1 minute. And that 1 minute, you have to choose what part of your song you want the 1 minute to start from. Because if you don't choose, automatically it defaults to the 1 minute from 0. So when you click save, I tell people click save. When you click save, you refresh. And then when you refresh, you can now come down here and change. So I can say, okay, then I like that part from 2 minutes. So I can now say 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So I can go down and choose 20 seconds. So from now on, the song is going to play from 2 minutes and 20 seconds. All right. And then you can put some notes on there. Add here the track liner. You can also add a track review, or you can do all that stuff, but it's up to you. So you click save. Boom. You click save. So the track analysis is still going back to if that song was a copyright song. Okay. So that is it for now. I know this section is long, but this section is dealing with the single. So we're going to deal with EPs and albums. Okay. Next. So peace.